Hey girls, thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you today about skincare. Um, I have been out in the yard working all day and I just came inside, jumped in the shower, got cleaned up, and so I'm fresh out of the shower with no makeup. And so you get to see my routine after my shower. I'm going to kind of talk to you about that, and I'm going to kind of talk to you about why it's important that we share these products with people. Now, one thing that I've noticed and I love is that when I listen to one of Shelby's videos, she's always telling us that when people see our makeup, they expect to look the way we do. Now, it's important that if we're sharing our makeup, that we don't just share the top layer. Because if people want to look the way we do, they have to know what we're doing to get the results we have. So if you are using the eye cream, or if you're using the moisturizer, if you're using sunscreen, if you use the face wash or the cleansing balm, whatever you use, you need to let people know these are the products that are making me look the way I do. And when you share that, especially if you've got a before and after picture, and you can say, wow, look at the difference in my skin. Look at the difference in my eyes. People are going to want to buy what you've got. Now, I always tell people that our skin is the largest organ in our body, and it is super important that we take care of it. Our skin goes from our head all the way down to our toes. And in order to take care of that, we have to make sure that it's hydrated, nourished, and moisturized. And so there's so much that goes into that, and it's more than just makeup. But what we're selling is the beauty side of it. What we're selling is the moisturizer side of it. But you need to tell people, hydrate your skin. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Moisturize your skin. And it's amazing because right now we have this beautiful beachfront body butter. We need to tell people about it. We need to let them know what it looks like. We need to let them know that it smells amazing. We need to talk to them about the ingredients that are in this beautiful body butter. And especially now that it's summertime and we're showing more of our skin, we need to encourage people to moisturize not just their face, but their entire body, so that their skin looks the very best that it can look all the time, okay? So with me fresh out the shower, I just want to share what I do, okay? First of all, I do use the ology cleanser. I'm so glad that they've got this in stock because I love it. Now, I'm getting close to needing a new bottle, but I have had this one, I think I'm going on 6 months, okay? People need to know that it really does last a long time. I use this twice a day, and this is all I use. That's all it takes for me to wash my face. Now, when people know that they can wash their face with this amount of cleanser and that their face gets really, really good and clean, and that it's being nourished with wonderful plant-based ingredients, they're going to be interested in buying it. Because if I'm going to the local drugstore, wherever, to get my cleanser, and I'm having to do that, say, once a month, I restock, or once every 2 months, I restock, it's going to cost me more to go get the mid-range cleanser from one of the drugstores than it would to buy this and to have it for 6 months or 7 months or however long. I'm telling you, I have to keep pushing my subscription because this is lasting so long. The next thing, when I get out of the shower, I do use my rose water. I tone my face. It feels so good to be able to do this right now because I got out of the shower and I came in here and I didn't do any of this. So my skin just felt kind of weird. So anyway, tell people about this stuff. It's amazing. This rose water is going to help tone skin. I'm 56 years old, okay? And I am very proud of the way my skin looks. At 56, I do have wrinkles, I do have fine lines, but I feel very confident with the way my skin looks. And I have to tell you, it looks better today than it did a year ago when I began this journey with Unique. Now, I have a scar right here. And this scar is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about skincare. That is the end result of skin cancer. I had a pretty big spot that had to be removed, and then the plastic surgeon had to do some magic, put my lip back together, and it's amazing. So we need to take care of our skin. The next thing I do is I use my targeted serums and eye creams. You need to make sure people know, if you're using eye cream, that in order for them to get the look that you have and in order for them to achieve the results that you've achieved, they're going to need some eye cream. Now, I'm not saying tell them every single time. I'm saying that maybe once a week, you go live and you talk about your morning routine, or maybe you talk about your night routine. Maybe you show them how you take your makeup off. And then maybe you show a before and after picture. A few nights ago, I did this really crazy live where I had on this wild amount of makeup. And then I had the waterproof mascara. And so I went live to show that our cleansing balm, right here, that our cleansing balm really does remove waterproof makeup. And so I talked about that, and I talked about the eye cream, and I showed some before and after pictures. And immediately when the video was over, I had someone buy the eye cream and the nighttime moisturizer. So this going live, talking about your skincare routine, is going to get people excited. The other thing, when I finish with my eye cream, I use the Uplift Beauty Oil, okay? Now, the gal that bought the eye cream a few nights ago and the nighttime moisturizer, she's always been a soap and water girl. I've known her my whole life. She's been a soap and water girl, and whatever lotion is in the bathroom, that's her routine. She sees a difference in my skin, and so she's dipping her toes in the water. She's been watching for a year, and she sees a difference. And so now she's starting to dip her toes in the water, and she started with the eye cream and the nighttime moisturizer. She's going to be purchasing this Uplift Beauty Oil pretty soon because she's going to see what it's doing with my skin. So, once I finish with my Uplift Beauty Oil, I do go ahead and I moisturize with my daytime moisturizer. Now, if it's nighttime and I'm getting ready to go to bed, I use my nighttime moisturizer. So what I use depends on what time it is and what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm putting on my daytime moisturizer. Now, I'm finding that Kelly Ripa is probably one of our best celebrity hosts because she talks about things like this. She talks about the fact that she has to put on this cream and this serum and that serum and her lash serum and her... She talks. And so when she talks about this stuff, then I'm like, oh, hey guys, guess what? Kelly Ripa just gave us a plug for XYZ. And I actually have sold product just by saying, hey, Kelly just said, and then someone will message me and say, okay, tell me about this thing. It doesn't have to be our product. It's the fact that she's talking about tanning drops, or she's talking about lash serum, or she's talking about eye cream. I just kind of pull on that because I know a lot of people are watching live. Anyway, once I finish with my daytime moisturizer, I follow up with my sunscreen. I'm a cancer survivor, and because I'm a cancer survivor, I believe in wearing sunscreen. And don't let anybody tell you that you cannot get a tan if you're wearing sunscreen. I'm proof that you can absolutely get a tan with sunscreen on. So, we need to encourage women to wear sunscreen. Now, it's important for them to have a really good, they need to know what they're putting on their skin, okay? Every drugstore in America sells sunscreen, but every drugstore in America is not selling this sunscreen. So you need to know why. Why is this the most important sunscreen? Why is this one worth paying more than I pay for the one at the drugstore? You need to do your research and you need to find out. And then you need to be able to sell it. You need to tell people why it's better, why it's important, and just let them know. We have some products that have been featured, some skincare products that have been featured in magazines. One of them was our brightening mask. That people were talking about maskne, okay? And the acne that they were getting from wearing their face mask. And this brightening mask was featured as a mask that would take care of maskne. So if you or one of your clients have a problem with your skin because you've been wearing a mask, I've got a little bit right here from being outside and sweating, you need to let them know. Put this on, and when you take it off, it's just going to pull those impurities out of your skin, and then your skin is going to look great. I am really big on two of our masks. The hydrating mask and the perfecting mask. These two are my favorites, and I promise that I'm not going to keep you very much longer. This one I put on and I go to sleep. It's the hydrating mask. It kind of feels like slime. And if you haven't used it, you need to, because it really does hydrate your skin. It makes your skin feel amazing, and it just plumps it up. This one is the perfecting. It's a charcoal mask, and when you put it on, it starts bubbling, and it's fun to put it on and then to just let people watch. I'll do that for you. Let people watch as it bubbles up, because, watch, is it going to do that? We'll just leave it there for a minute while it bubbles. And, you know, have something to talk to them about while it's doing its job. I may have too much. We'll just leave it there. Another one of our products that has been featured in magazines is skincare for the lips. Okay, this is the Weekend Lip Butter in Quick Getaway. Now, when you talk about the lip butter, you need to talk about the exfoliator, because it's really important to exfoliate your lips. Get all that dead, yucky skin off. And it tastes good. So just kind of I told you it was going to bubble. It always bubbles, but it's really not bubbling the way I want it to right now. I may have too much moisture on my face. But anyway, take that off and then tell them that this was voted one of the best things to keep in your purse, you know, for the summer. I think it was Bella. And then just put some on for them. It's like a real natural neutral pink. It looks amazing. So let people know that we have these award-winning products. We have award-winning eye cream. We have award-winning lip butter. We have award-winning mask. We have award-winning cleansing balm. All this stuff is just wonderful. And at the end of the day, it's going to give them a perfect canvas for their skin. So anyway, thank you for letting me share with you. I hope you got something to take away from this. Just remember that when people see you live, they expect to look like you. And if you're using really awesome skincare products and they're not, they're probably not going to look like you. So you need to make sure that you tell them how you got your skin to look so awesome. Share it with them. You don't have to share it all at once. Pick an item and share it. Let them know. That way they have a chance to have a really amazing skincare like yours. Thank you guys. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.